Hey guys, you just let us know that a new Thor trailer. I think we just reacted to one, but a new one came out with Christian Bale in it. So I love Christian Bale. I gotta see this. Let's watch it together, shall we? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. You turn it down. Hey. What's that guy's name?
Korg.
What?
Is it Korg?
Korg, yeah. He's narrating his adventures, getting back in shape.
The dead bud.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, no.
Oh. Nope.
No, there's more Thor. Jacked. Jane is jacked. That's so cool that Natalie put the work in. She looks good.
What's it been, like 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, give or take.
Who's counting?
Yeah.
Sensing feelings?
Is he gonna get with her? Is he gonna get with her? Who's he gonna get with? Nobody.
Deadly.
Sif. What is this? Whoa. What? Oh, man. All gods will die. Are you a god?
Yes.
And you're dead. Nice. Boom. He's got some kind of necro sword. That's power. Was that?
Is that Arnold?
No, that was Russell Crowe, I think.
Crowe? Okay, because I thought I saw something with him. But I guess
Some Nebula, some Guardians of the Galaxy up in here. Black and white shots. You, come and get it. Whoa, okay.
Who you are. I take off your disguise.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
I take off your disc.
No. Flick too hard, damn it.
Well, he said
we can say the comedy's still there. That's
he
great.
flicked. He was
Not expecting that.
not expecting that. They was super pissed. But I think
Still looking forward to this. It's gonna be amazing.
I think-
Taika Waititi, I trust him.
yeah,
From what we've seen so far,
Korg.
it's fucking excellent.
Korg. He plays
looking
Korg
good.
too. So
Yeah.
how that factors in there.
We got a lot of people. in it,
Great
too.
fucking trailer, man. I mean, I gave Taika Waititi's last film with the Thor a 10 out of 10. So it's like, how the fuck is this gonna measure up to that? It's gonna be difficult. So let's go into the trailer here in individual shots. So we look like we have some beautiful shots. It's very colorful. We got
that's
Korg's
what I like.
character here telling the story of Thor, kind of catching us up, his various adventures, being
Pratt down
without
there.
Mjolnir and instead having his new weapon here. What's that?
You had Chris Pratt.
Yeah, yeah, we got the Guardians of the Galaxy, so they'll factor in a little bit of a cameo. It's good to see them before they get their third film. And kind of working back out from the Fat Thor thing, getting back into shape. And then I'm very curious as to how this whole thing comes together and how this thing happens. It's going to be pretty awkward for
Yeah.
Thor. But like I said in the last trailer, she looks fucking great. He's got cool. He's got the helmet. They do the helmet from the comics. You never really ever see, the helmet full face shield. So that's really cool. I wonder where he gets this. Did he get this from his, from the Asgardians, or what's he doing? Because one scene he looks like he's straight out of Big Trouble in Little China, and then the next scene he's fully
decked
armored
out,
up,
yeah.
decked out in ceremonial armor. So I don't know if he's like trying to do the good thing, the right thing, so he can get Mjolnir back. And then she shows up saying, "Well, no, I'm Thor now." So, and then
Interested to see that transition.
yeah, like why? How is?
Yeah, how the fuck did this
how's-
happen? Why
okay,
did you choose you?
so me and my girls actually been going back and watching some of the older Thor films. We start from Thor
I'm
1.
sorry.
Yes, I know. Thor 1, but actually I like Thor 1. But it's Thor 2, the
Dark one.
yeah, something with that. It was like the worst. And Natalie is so bad in it. And so I guess people kind of forgot how bad Natalie was. I mean, she was average in the first one. It's not the best actress. I know she's been in some good stuff like Black Swan. I mean, you can't really count Phantom Menace because she didn't really do anything there. But,
Supposed to be stoic.
so I hope, that she brings her A game now being a main character, being a Thor. But we've been making fun of Natalie, and then to see my girlfriend was like, what? She gonna be the main character now? It's like, yeah. So, and then we also got Valkyrie here. So yeah, I don't know what is this? They're at a party, a birthday party or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's a town meeting.
Yeah, and you can tell this is part of the same thing, some kind of meeting, and they're catching up. Great visuals,
Yep.
universe spanning stuff. It's like, will they or won't they? Are they going to get back together? Or no, she's got too many responsibilities now. What happened to the other love plot line? In the comics, he's actually supposed to be with a different girl, I think Civ or something like that. Here's Valkyrie. Don't forget about Valkyrie. She's going to factor in some way. And the big baddie. So here's where we have the reveal of freaking Christian Bale. That looks so fucking cool.
I know that's Christian Bale, but I don't know who he's playing.
Dude, this guy always transforms himself in any fucking role.
Like
I just
Machinist?
love seeing
I don't
him
know
back.
how he does that.
I know, right? And then he put on all that weight for Batman.
Batman.
And notice how it's a real transition here from bright and colorful into monochromatic look to it. So I wonder how that's going to work. Every time this guy's on the screen, it goes in black and white. That's interesting. So you asked who he is. I pulled up some stuff here. Gore. I didn't know much about it. So this is
Thor
the
versus
way
Gore.
Thor versus Gore. This is how he's actually supposed to look. Almost like a squid guy with underwear and tentacles. And he's a god killer. And this is some high-level shit, and I'm excited because I think in the comics it actually took 3 Thors to take him out, right? And he kills gods. He's the god killer. So
we got 2 Thors and a Valkyrie.
So we got 2 Thors and a Valkyrie.
Korg.
And Korg. So that'll have to be the 3 with 4. Yeah, exactly. So I'm hoping Korg gets a little bit in here in the fight.
Yeah,
he's going to get
sure.
knocked aside pretty easily, but now, who's gonna die? Is he gonna end up killing any of the ones that we care about, which is Thor, new Thor, or Valkyrie? Probably not. Who I think is gonna bite the dust, since he's a god killer, and all of a sudden they're putting in more gods. They're putting in the Greek gods. He's gonna kill Zeus, who Russell Crowe is playing. Yeah, and then maybe we'll get a cameo from Hercules or one of these other Greek gods. So I guess they're just showing how powerful Gore is here. Maybe Gore killed this. And then he's explaining his philosophy. We get a little bit of his backstory. So, Marvel has had a little bit of a problem with villains not being that compelling. Sometimes they'll be really good, and sometimes they'll be villain of the week and really bad. I hope they do Christian Bale justice, and give him one of the good ones. And you gotta think
motivation or something. Yeah.
You gotta think that Christian would choose a role that's kind of interesting, but he's been taking off time, spending with family. The guy's already put in his work.
Yeah, at the same time, it's Marvel money. So how can you say no to Marvel
I
money?
didn't say no. Well, I think, and here's another thing: is like I wish he was in more. Like I want to see him in more after seeing this, but I think he's a one and done. Like he doesn't want to be tied down by the Marvel thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some really cool, impressive, otherworldly scenes. Like I said, Taika Waititi has a masterful, since this is the Gore vs. Thor, and that story in the comics was extremely tension-filled, sad, shocking with, the tone is definitely not the jokey thing. So it's going to be interesting to see whether he can juggle these tones of gore and then also his comedy. We see some new powers here. She's got some kind of fucking shotgun blast on Mjolnir. That's freaking
It's
cool.
the hammer. It's broken, so she just tears it apart and brings it back together.
The hammer's here, yeah. And then we got some, I guess those are the infantry and soldiers of the Greek gods instead of the
And
Asgardians.
he's finally closed behind her.
Yeah, and you're right. These are the 4 probably that are going to go up against Gore. Oh, that's just, he looks cool.
So it's
Now,
creepy.
are you disappointed that he doesn't look more like the comic book character?
No.
Me neither. Because
I'm
number
not-
one, I don't give a shit.
Well, I was gonna say number one, I don't know what he's supposed to look like, and
Well, I
it's,
just showed you.
kind of similar to it,
Yeah.
in my opinion, except for the horns. I
Yeah,
guess.
he's not a squid face, and
Maybe
then
that's not his final form.
yeah, maybe his form can change during the film, but when you get Christian Bale, you don't hide his face. You just don't.
No.
He looks
Colin Farrell.
All right. So I think in the comics he has a very powerful weapon. I forget what it's called. It's this sword. I think it's like a necro sword or something like that. So I don't know anything about it. I'm curious to see what happens if it makes contact with, Swordbreaker or Mjolnir. Wait a minute. Is Thor's weapon called Swordbreaker or Shieldbreaker? I forget what it was called. Interesting.
Storm. I think it's Storm.
Stormbreaker. I think you're right. So then they go. You thought this was Arnold,
Yeah.
because he's like older, little out of
Because I
shape.
thought I saw him like dress up as Zeus for something. It might have
Yeah,
been a commercial
I
or
think
something.
he did at some point, but. So God, I love the okay.
See,
So
the
I was wondering if
contrast
they
right
would
there.
be
Yeah.
if they would be color, and she's got a little bit of color to her. So this is scary. She could be taken out of commission here. She could potentially be
Yeah, I'm
killed.
thinking like this is probably the first. Oh, she's got Zeus'
Uh-oh.
thing.
You're right. Confirmed. Zeus is dead. Zeus ain't giving that to nobody unless he's dead, or maybe
Dire.
I guess he could be mortally injured like Odin was or something and
Yeah.
put in some kind of thing, but it would be better. There needs to be a god body count in this film. If it's Gore the God Killer, Slayer, whatever, there needs
You
to
can't
be
have
a
a
body
name like
count.
that would not kill a god.
Exactly. And so I guess they're putting Thor through some trials here.
That's where he escaped.
And I
He
don't
was
know
chained
what
up.
this is all about. But I love his performance.
Yeah.
And he really puts it all. And then I guess at some point the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to show up and do a little bit of fighting.
Might be the beginning.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right. Like, this is the time where he's hanging out with them
Yeah,
and they're like
he's
doing
"All right,
things together.
Time to part ways.
Right. And then here's a little tease. It's like, oh, well,
Thor.
maybe Thor love,
Yeah.
Thor on Thor action here. You get the little hammer, right? I love this. All right, let's go. It's like a fucking romance novel cover or
Yeah,
a
I get
fucking
the-
album.
From right there, I get what is that? Sin City vibes and shit.
Yeah,
stuff
you're
like that.
right. I do feel a little Sin City, but that shit was cool looking. And you know what? Once you give Natalie this, you're not taking it away. So don't expect Thor to get back his mantle and his
She's got them
Mjolnir.
biceps though.
I know. I'm so proud of her. It's fucking sweet. So I'm looking forward to her performance. See how well she does. Because, like I said, in that second Thor movie, she was awful. It was awful. And in the first one, it was kind of average. And then you get your joke here. It's like, I like that he puts on an accent. He's like a Greek. Jesus fucking Christ, Joe! I need to go to the gym. Can I look like this?
Yes, if you have your own trainer and you're a personal chef, you too can look like that.
Yes,
This
and
costs you
many,
millions of
many
dollars.
months and
Yes.
millions of dollars and being extremely.
You
Jesus!
need discipline. You like
Yo,
discipline.
Panties will drop in any fucking room, and that's what happens here. And all the Greek women,
And
gods, by the way.
And the guy too
Wait,
stumbling.
I don't.
Yeah, you didn't see him? Like, whoa. Yeah, he's like, whoa.
That's fucking awesome, dude. And he's like, you flick too hard. It's like, maybe Thor flicked too hard right there. You know what I'm saying? And then all the women fell down. And there's Natalie, and I guess they are unaffected by his charm. Oh, no. They just find it entertaining.
Yeah.
All right. Great visuals. I love this style, too, because
Oh, me too.
it invokes, like, the 80s, our
Yes.
table time show. I
Yes.
like
I
that
love
kind
it.
of retro
neon.
wave, neon stuff. So, anyways, guys, Pretty good. July 8th. I
Looking
cannot
forward to
wait.
it.
I think this could be a potential another 10
Another
out of 10.
10 out of 10?
And you know what? Taika is just on fire. And did you hear that Taika's Star Wars project is going to be the first Star Wars film to come out after, because there hasn't been any films. It's all been on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
They rearranged stuff, like Rian Johnson's trilogy is on hold again, even though it was already on hold. And I think it's Taika Waititi's Star Wars that's next.
Yeah, we definitely need a film to wash out that nasty
Battle.
taste.
Palpatine somehow returned. Anyways,
Palpatine.
all right, hold on. I don't want to rant about Star Wars. Okay, guys. Anyways, Thor's looking really good. We can't wait for this, and all positive here. Well, that's it. We'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.